Okay, we got about 40 seconds and we will be live now.
Okay.
Live on Facebook also?
Okay, everybody, here we're live on Facebook. Thank you for joining us. The show will start momentarily. We want to thank all our listeners worldwide. We have a wide variety of people listening from almost every country, and hopefully on this show you will join us on a special retreat that we'll be talking about.
Hello to Curacao.
Yes.
Welcome to Take Back Your Health. Your hosts are Dr. Sunil Pai and Maureen Sutton, who will explain the shocking truths about healthcare, prescription drugs, food and supplement industries. They will help guide you to take back your power and feel great again. Now, here's Dr. Sunil Pai and Maureen Sutton.
Welcome, everybody. My name is Dr. Sunil Pai. Today we have a wonderful and amazing show. Remember when I was a kid, you might know as well, there was a television show in the late 70s to early 80s called Fantasy Island. And it was a place where people would go, and it was magical, and people became happy and healthy, and it was just this destination place. But today we're going to talk about a real fantasy island, and it's called Curacao. And we have two wonderful guests. We have Rudolph DeWitt and Olga Job. Maureen will talk about them in a second. But first, I want to thank one of our new sponsors, which is Fivita. They're the makers of what I consider what we use in our practice and our patients, the best CBD available, organic, vegan, full terpene profile. More to come. We'll have future episodes which will talk specifically about the use of CBD with athletes, traumatic brain injury, cancer, chronic diseases, etc. So today, I'm really excited because as we're talking about health and healing, we're talking about something new. And this is a concept of wellness, which is our soapbox. And we have two special guests from this island called Curacao. As you can see, those people who are watching, you can see my shirt here. It says Curacao. And Maureen, first give an introduction to our guests, please.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to introduce Rudolph DeWitt. He's a physical therapist, acupuncturist, natural medicine practitioner. Rudolph DeWitt is the director of PIE Institute, located within the Four Diamond all-inclusive Santa Barbara Beach and Golf Resort. That's where we're going, guys. Located on the wellness island of Curacao. He's a natural health practitioner with 35 years of experience in acupuncture, homeopathy, manual therapy, color therapy, electroacupuncture, body language, and nutrition. He's also a professional speaker, motivator, instructor, and teacher. He's been publishing his own magazine titled Support Magazine about health and lifestyle since 2005. He produces a weekly television program called Dos Mundo Diferente, Two Different Worlds, and a weekly radio program, Our Support, because he's convinced that the more people know about their health, the better they can care for their bodies. So true. And then I'd like to introduce Olga Job, MBA, INHC, CHC, I'm not sure what all those are, holistic lifestyle coach, integrative nutrition health coach, wellness entrepreneur, corporate wellness consultant, and motivational speaker, mover and shaker. Olga Job is the vice president of the PIE Institute. Originally from Curacao, Olga moved to the United States to further her career in business and in health. She earned a bachelor's and master's degree in business administration, focused on management and international business. She acquired her certification in holistic health coaching from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. As a certified holistic health and lifestyle coach, Olga works with busy professionals and entrepreneurs to guide and support them to live a healthier and happier life. She helps her clients focus on the mind, body, and soul to find the food and lifestyle choices that best support their individual needs, and helps individuals to develop a deeper understanding of the food and lifestyle choices in a holistic way to implement lasting changes. That's what we want. That improves energy, balance, and overall wellness. Besides food, she helps her clients find balance and assists them to manage other areas in their life that affects their overall health, such as balancing their personal lives, managing a fulfilling career, incorporating regular physical activity, and nourishing their personal spiritual practices, and increasing awareness, which are all essential forms of nourishment. She enjoys supporting her clients to make positive changes that are based on their unique needs, lifestyle, preferences, and ancestral backgrounds.
Wow, what a introduction there. So thank you both for taking the time and coming on our show. Let's start off with you, Rudolph. I want to, before we get into talking about you and Olga's history and a little bit of that, let's tell the listeners a little bit about the history of the island of Curacao, how it's got its name, and where is it going today?
Thank you for the invitation. I'm very happy to be here on your show. Great. What you forgot to tell the people is when you were on the fantasy island, you were screaming, the plane.
Right.
And also want to compliment you for the t-shirt, for the shirt with Curacao on it. Beautiful. I wanted to do it also, but I thought, no, it's too much.
Right.
But you're doing it. Maureen, I didn't see yours.
Oh, you're going to make me flash it, aren't you? Okay, here we go. Curacao.
For those who are listening, you're missing out on the live Facebook. So tell us a little bit about how, what does the word Curacao come from and the historical naming, or how that became.
Well, the name Curacao, it's a very old name. It's all the way back in 1499, when the conquerors used to come to the island.
Uh-oh. Did we lose you?
I lost some sound.
I lost you, Rudolph. Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to go to break right now, so we'll come back. We have a little technical difficulties. Please listen to a little bit of our sponsors who allow us to have this wonderful program. We'll be right back.
You're clear.
Okay. What happened?
Looks like it's frozen, like we lost Olga earlier. Olga, are you there? Reload them.
Yeah, looks like they both froze on this end.
Uh-oh. There we go. They're back.
Yes.
Okay. So we had to go to commercial because it was cut. So sorry about it, guys on Facebook. This is what happens when we have technology going all the way to an island, going all the way to Arizona, going all the way to Albuquerque, New Mexico, and then shooting out around the world. So bear with us, and we'll be right back. Josh, we're ready to go. So let us know when that's going to happen.
Will do. I'm just going to go ahead and let this break play all the way through, and then we'll have a little bit longer of a segment in between this one and the next one, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
great.
All right. So everybody on Facebook Live, we had a little technical difficulty, but please stay on because it's a great show. We're going to talk to Rudolph DeWitt and Olga Job about the wonderful, beautiful island of Curacao, where we spent last year. We'll talk about it more in detail, but we definitely want you to come and join us at our Food is Medicine retreat, August 5th through 11th, coming here. And so if you go to sanjevani.net, SANJEVANI.net. You can learn more about the details of how you can spend a wonderful week with all of us in Curacao.
The healing island of wellness. We should tell the people where Curacao is actually located geographically.
If you feel the need to bring an audio engineer, just let me know.
Well, we're gonna have to do our live shoot there. So
Yeah, we could definitely use one.
but I think Robert's gonna be jealous. So
So there is it possible that Olga tells a story about Curacao?
Sure, whoever. Yes. Yeah, they just decided to go to the commercial first. So
No problem.
again, we apologize for everybody at home, but stay tuned.
And we got about 15 seconds. We'll be back.
All right, 15 seconds, guys. Again, Curacao, the wellness island here. Food is Medicine Retreat, August 5th through 11th. Go to sanjevani.net. We want all of you who are listening to come join us.
Here we go.
You are tuned in to Take Back Your Health. To reach our program today, call 1-866-472-5792. That's 1-866-472-5792. Or by email to radio@sanjevani.net. That's radio@sanjevani.net. Now, let's return to Take Back Your Health.
Okay, everyone, we're back. We had a little technical difficulties, but here we have a wonderful explanation from Olga Job about the history and the naming of the wonderful island Curacao. Olga?
Yes, thank you everyone for listening, and I'm so excited to be telling this about my island. So first of all, when the island was discovered and the sailors were actually on the way of discovering Curacao, their intentions were to actually drop off sailors that were sick. So they were suffering from scurvy, which is a deficiency in vitamin C. So with that intention, when they sailed to Curacao, they actually dropped off the sailors that were sick and moved on towards discovering South America. And on their way back, they actually discovered that the sailors were completely healed. They had energy, they had the nutrition they need, they were amazingly happy. So there is something on our island, whether it was the fruits that they received the vitamin C from and the energy that we have, that really helped them to heal again. And we have the complete story on our website, piretreats.com. You can read that from the year it started, 1499, on to today. So we are really proud to be sharing this with the world, that we have that power of healing and the power of wellness for anyone that wants to come and is interested in finding themselves, finding healing, learning more about health and wellness. We got it all here. So I welcome everyone to Curacao that is listening, and share the knowledge of what we can offer you guys here.
So Curacao, from my understanding, the word is kind of derived from, curing the soul, or curing the heart, or healing the heart. So it's really a healing island. And that's when, now we're considering the wellness concept. So Rudolph, tell us a little bit about, last year, Maureen and I and Robert Scott Bell, who'll be joining us on this wonderful Food is Medicine retreat, went down as kind of an excursion. You invited us. Thank you very much. And in fact, I have to give my own personal explanations that I was at a cancer conference giving a lecture. I met Rudolph in the crowd after the lecture, and he invited me to Curacao. He's like, Dr. Pai, we all follow you. We've seen you on these videos and seen you on the internet and whatnot, and we want you to come give a lecture and come visit our island. And he's like, and I said, where? And he said, Curacao. So I said, sure, I'd love to come. And then I had to step back and I had to Google, because I didn't even know where Curacao was. all I remember is a little blue drink that tastes like orange. Right? Or, so I didn't know. And then, so I Googled it and I learned about it. And then eventually we went last year, and what an amazing trip it was. Rudolph set it up, and we were able to meet with the Minister of Health, a lot of the head important people of the universities and of the head board of tourism. Wonderful, wonderful people, and to get to stay at this wonderful resort. And he told us about his PIA Institute. So tell us a little bit more about that, and what do you do there, and then how we all came down, and what we're trying to do, and what the island is trying to do now, being named the Wellness Island.
Yeah, since we are reliving our heritage, the Indian culture, the hotel, the resort Santa Barbara Beach and Golf Resort is located on one of the parts of the island where these Indians used to live. So it's more than a coincidence. What we're doing there is trying to teach people how to regain their health. It's of course, it's terrible when you get a disease and get a problem, but then we go traveling around the world to find a cure. But a lot of people don't know that to find the cure, you have to realize first what is the cause of the disease.
Right.
So that's what we're doing in all our seminars and all our retreats. We are teaching people the cause of the disease. Last year when you were here, you had a beautiful tour of the island, and you saw what we have to offer. It's not only the retreats, but we have to offer you a beautiful island and a beautiful sea with lots of activities. What Olga just forgot to mention is that we are located right in front of the coast of Venezuela. So we are part in South America, right in front of the coast of Venezuela, next to the islands Aruba and Bonaire.
So that's
These
the
islands are,
that's the ABC Islands that people is
yes,
world famous for scuba diving.
yes, yes. And these islands are still part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands.
Okay.
So that's why we are all Dutch here, and we speak Dutch and our native language, Papiamento.
Okay.
And English, of course.
Sorry?
And English, of
And English, of
And
course.
Spanish.
And Spanish.
Spanish as well.
Some people Portuguese, and also German
And French.
and French.
So it's a very diverse island, and one of the things that we were impressed is that, first of all, and thankful, is that since it's down at the southern part of the Caribbean, just off the coast of Venezuela, the hurricanes, which ravishly destroyed many of the Caribbean islands last year, it always just bypasses Curacao. It just kind of goes takes a turn and goes north. So the islands, the Curacao never gets really hit from the hurricanes. So it's a wonderful, safe island to go and visit, and that's why we decided, not only is it a beautiful island, that we don't want to go put ourselves in danger. What a better place to go for a wonderful health retreat.
Yes, that's right. The hurricanes don't hit the island. We can get some rain, but even with the last hurricane in the Caribbean, we didn't get not a single drop of rain. So we're very fortunate, we're very happy, we're very blessed here.
Yeah, so the weather is warm, the water is crystal clear and blue, and the food is nice. People are wonderful. It's almost like a desert island too. One of the things that I found very interesting is that they have those cactuses similar that they have in Arizona on an island. So I didn't know how that happened, but it was very interesting for me because I felt like I was in Phoenix with an ocean.
Yes, yes. Actually, one of the cactuses that grow here is a very popular kadushi. And kadushi means nice. It's a cactus that is very nice because we eat it here. We use it here in a soup, and it's very good to strengthen your immunity.
Wow. And one of the things that we did when we were down there is we met Dina, who's a national treasure, and she's a lady who's kept all the native herbs and healing medicinal plants for decades, I think since the early 80s or earlier before that. And we were able to tour her herb farm, and there was a story that went along with each plant, each herb, and it was just an amazing experience. And when we come, if you all come who are listening to the Food is Medicine Retreat, we're going to try to do an excursion to that wonderful herbal garden and have Dina take us around, and it's just amazing because every plant has a story, and just as much as we talk about frankincense, myrrh, and gold, and those kind of things, this is very similar. So tell us a little bit about how you brought natural medicine, Rudolph, to the island.
Everything is frozen over here.
Yeah, okay, we're back on again. Tell us a little bit about how you brought natural healing to the island. Again, I think we're having a little bit of internet difficulties here.
Let's do a little shout out to Alicia Forrester Scott, who just joined us. Joining us on the island this year, I hope.
Lee Grant, thank you for joining us. And everybody out there, what we want to talk about, since we're having a little technical difficulties, is that the Food is Medicine Retreat. So let's get into it right now while we're trying to connect again, is the Food is Medicine. The Food is Medicine Retreat is a week life-transforming event. And we're calling it the event of the year. And what we're going to do is we're actually take people to this beautiful island and, cure their soul. Right? And that's what the island is known for. And we're going to take them with the wonderful food. We're actually going to be bringing as much organic food as possible. It's going to be plant-based. It's all going to be nutritional. And we've created a wonderful program. If you go to sanjevani.net, SANJEVANI.net, you can click on the Food is Medicine link and see the full itinerary. Today, we want to talk a little bit about what we're going to do during that program, because we really want to entice and really encourage every one of you. If there's one thing you do this year, and if you want to take some time and spend a health vacation. So it's not just a vacation going to Disneyland. It's a vacation that will change your life, body, mind, and spirit in the better. This is it. All right. So Rudolph, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. So we were talking about, you were one of the first natural healthcare practitioners to come to Curacao.
Yes, I started way down in 1982 with natural health. Started with a clinic with acupuncture, homeopathy, manual therapy, and a lot of those therapies. It was the first clinic, and it was a great success. We were invited to go also to Bonaire, and in St. Martin we started. Then I went back to Holland in the year 2000 to set up another clinic over there, a clinic that brings together the Eastern and the Western philosophy. It was a great time in Holland, and in 2002 I came back to Curacao and started again with my own private practice. Right now, I dedicate more time to give people information. I want people to understand what health is. I want people to understand what wellness is. And I want them to realize, as I already said, that they have the power to heal themselves. They have it in their hands. The only thing is, people got to know what the cause is. People, they should know and realize things that they are eating are damaging their body. And if you find out what it is, you'll be okay, you'll be fine. You'll take away the cause, and if there's no cause, there's no disease.
Right. And as we talk about, like in my book, An Inflammation Nation, you can go to aninflammationnation.com to find out more. But we talk about epigenetics, right? Epigenetics is what makes our body turn on and off its gene regulation. So it's the diet, the lifestyle, the environment, and the belief system. And trust me, when you go to Curacao, you get all of these things improving your epigenetics just even in a week. It's quite amazing. In fact, we would have like kept a long-term ticket if we could when we went out there.
Absolutely. I remember being in the water and just floating. The water itself was healing. It was just amazing. It's so beautiful and blue. What a wonderful environment to heal in.
Yes, and that's what we're trying to bring to the people. That's why we started this PI Institute. And PI is derived from the old inhabitants of Curacao, the Indians, local Indians, and it means healer, medicine man. So that's why we use the name PI.
Right. So, and the idea is that, it's not only just the local indigenous medicines, but it's teaching the people to heal themselves, as you mentioned, right? So that
Yes.
Everybody has the innate ability to heal themselves. And through the right diet, the lifestyle, the environment, and the belief system, these are all the things that we're going to teach, all the epigenetic changes that can occur during this wonderful food as medicine retreat on this wonderful island. Now, explain a little bit to the listeners what happened last year was the island was declared a wellness island.
Yes. We have a very, very, let me call it progressive Minister of Health, and also a very progressive Prime Minister. So those two, they thought it is a tremendous idea to go back to what we already have, and that's our name. Our name, Curacao, curing the soul, curing the heart. And they signed a decree that Curacao is the wellness island. So we are going to promote it as a wellness destination also. But first of all, what we have to do is teach people here on the island that everybody can be part of wellness. And once we have everybody lined up with the noses all in the same direction, then we are ready to start with the wellness island.
And it's quite impressive. It's quite impressive because an island to declare itself, a lot of islands, a lot of places declare a destination just for vacation, but the focus and emphasis on healing and wellness is impressive. And I think it's the best place for it because it does have that innate name and historical value of that aspect of the energy of healing. So what a wonderful place to go.
Oh, I can even tell you about the vortex here on the island. there's a powerful healing vortex here on the island, Olga.
Yes. We are located in a part of the world that has a lot of energy. When you connect it with the vortex energy, for example, in Sedona and in South America and Europe. So we're actually right on the bottom where the vortex goes down, and we can share this information on our website or later on. But it really shows that connection that we have as a wellness island. And when you're here, you can feel it. You can feel the energy when you're meditating, when you're trying to connect. And actually, it goes back to our name as far as the reasons why the people were healing, not just because of food, because we all know that if you eat well and you think negative, you're not going to be able to heal. So it's a combination of the mind, body, and soul. And that soul and spirit combination is what we can really offer on this island, that intention of really bringing yourself back into alignment in order to find healing and purpose.
Wow, what a wonderful thing to hear. And to say it's a vortex is quite amazing, because it felt like a vortex. I just didn't know that I could actually say that. But now that we can say that, I'd rather go to an island than go to the desert in Sedona. So it's much beautiful, and it's quite amazing. You know, when you go there, the water, the air, it's just an amazing feeling. And that's why we're having our Food as Medicine retreat there, August 5th through 11th. Everybody who's listening, we definitely want you to join us. Go to sanjevani.net. SANJEVANI.net, and you can actually book and learn about the program. After this short commercial break, we're going to get into a little bit more detail about what we will be doing at the Food as Medicine retreat in Curacao. And so eat, thrive, be well, and join us right after this break.
Clear.
All right, everybody, we're on Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us. We're here with two wonderful, wonderful people, Rudolph DeWitt and Olga Job from the wonderful island of Curacao. Maureen, you want to show Curacao as well?
Curacao.
Okay, so again, the wellness island, declared a wellness island, a beautiful place, and we hope that you all will come and join us. If you want to spend a wonderful week with true healers and educators and motivators and examples of how we can help you heal yourself, this is the event of the year. Definitely go to sanjevani.net and then look at booking. And we're going to talk a little bit more when we come back about the specials and discount codes. There is a discount code right now, $300 discount code. And also if people book 2 in a room, there's also a discount up to about $1,000 off the overall price of the program. All inclusive 4-diamond facility. I can't explain how beautiful it is, but it is so amazingly great.
And the beach is right there in front of your hotel room.
It's one of the most beautiful resorts that we have on the island, for sure.
Again, I didn't want to come home, so it was really difficult for us to come back to the desert. And it's like,
we were trying to figure out how we could buy a place there and stay.
Yeah, you know.
You're welcome. You're welcome to stay, especially the coconut man would like that.
Yeah.
And Maureen, remember that Maureen got the special attention.
That was so fun. Oh, I loved it.
Yeah, we'll have to tell the listeners when we come back, the stopping at the fruit stand and getting the coconuts and the fresh fruits, and Maureen got the special attention.
I got ice cream.
Coconut ice cream.
Coconut ice cream. I didn't get any, by the way.
No.
I wasn't as good looking as she was.
Maybe it was the Curacao t-shirt I was wearing.
Yes.
All right, everybody on Facebook, thank you for joining us. We're going to get into the show shortly, and we're going to start talking about a little bit about the itinerary, because I want you to understand how well this program has been
coming
developed.
back.
You are tuned in to Take Back Your Health. To reach our program today, call 1-866-472-5792. That's 1-866-472-5792. Or by email to radio@sanjevani.net. That's radio@sanjevani.net. Now, let's return to Take Back Your Health.
Well, this has been a great show so far. We've been talking about the history of Curacao, an island off of Venezuela, kind of the southern part of the Caribbean, part of the ABC Islands. Beautiful, no hurricanes, crystal clear blue waters, warm weather. It's just phenomenal place. A vortex, connecting to Sedona and all these other vortexes. Place for healing. We have decided, as we went there last year, Maureen, I, and Robert Scott Bell from the Robert Scott Bell Show, a radio host, and friend and colleague, that we wanted to come and do a food as medicine retreat. And the food as medicine retreat, if you go to sanjevani.net, you can learn more, but it's a really good program. If you really want to learn, like, hey, instead of going to Disneyland, instead of just going to, Las Vegas, you want to make food as medicine, come to our program. We will teach you hands-on. And it's great because there's a special program, a special promo that you can get $300 off if you book now. You don't have to pay until a month of the program, but you can book now your rooms and get the discount online. The other thing is that there's also a discount if there's two people in a room. There's over, I think, $1,000 of savings. Now, it's a 4-diamond resort, beach and golf resort in Curacao. So if those people want to do activities, hiking, biking, all the water sports, or just laying with your feet in the sand like I did, this is the place to go with wonderful, wonderful, wonderful people. So, Maureen, if you want to start off and talking a little bit and telling the listeners, what are we going to do in the food as medicine? Give them an example. We can kind of take them a little bit day through day. And then, and Rudolph and Olga, I want you to kind of participate in like where we go with this and how it feels to be on the island while we're doing these things.
Perfect.
Maureen?
Oh, it's going to be completely full week as we arrive on a welcome ceremony. It's one of our traditional welcome ceremonies where we talk about our intentions, and it's a time to bond ceremony. And then after that, we have dinner. We check into our rooms, and the next day, Monday, we start off every morning with yoga, prana, meditation, or visualization. After that, we have breakfast. And then Dr. Pai starts with inflammation, the triggering mechanism of all diseases. What is how to reverse its effects? Dr. Pai's specialty.
Yeah, so we'll be getting into the details of inflammation, which we've always talked about in the show and on my book, and then we're going to talk about plant-based diets and the journey towards resolving and reversing almost all chronic disease by talking about the importance of a plant-based diet, which is what Olga does all around the world. She travels everywhere, but we're going to come back to her hometown and learn about eating healthy. And then what else is going to happen that day?
Then after lunch, we're talking about Ayurveda 101 and what's your dosha.
For those who want to learn a little bit more about Ayurvedic medicine, on the radio show, we don't have much time. We're going to get to spend time with Maureen, who's now getting her doctoral degree in Ayurvedic medicine. Fabulous way to learn about mind, body, and natural healing from the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda.
Doing an introduction to plant-based cooking. And in the evening, every evening we have something planned. There'll be a folklorico show. Tuesday, meditation, breathing, and breakfast. Dr. Pai's talking about it all starts with the gut, understanding the gut microbiome and food sensitivities and specialties. Then we'll be talking about the standard American diet, learning the hidden truths about factory farmed versus farm raised, foodborne illnesses, processed foods and chemicals, sugar and salt, and more.
So we're going to be covering a lot of things that, many people hear in the news, a lot of people see in scientific reports, but we're going to go even further because a lot of things that you'll know today when you go to the grocery store about foods, about what you're reading, people trying to eat clean is not necessarily so. And so we want to kind of enlighten you on how to shop better, how to read a label better, and where to get a really true great source of food. And actually what we're doing on the island is that some of the foods that they have there are wonderful, and some of the foods we're actually going to be bringing in just for the program guests. So this is quite unique that we can do, is bringing in the actual specific foods that we need. And then in the evening, what else are we going to do, Maureen?
Oh, well, some of the foods we're going to bring in to show you is superfoods. Then in the afternoon, we have Robert Scott Bell presenting A Paradigm for Living. Immunity so strong you have nothing to fear. I love how to unlock the power to heal, the keys to healing your lungs.
Yes. So for those who missed it, Robert Scott Bell will be giving 2 wonderful presentations, one on immunity, so strong that you have nothing to fear, and how to unlock the power to heal. Robert Scott Bell, again, deals a lot with homeopathy, natural medicines. He has a wonderful radio show, and we will have this wonderful discussion. Now, one of the other things that we'll do is on Wednesday, when we start getting into plant-based cooking, we're going to be actually doing, aside of the morning yoga, meditation, and pranayama, we will actually be doing plant-based cooking for everyday people, right? Everyday practices. How you can make wonderful, quick meals, healthy, enjoyable. So it's not just us telling what you should eat and not eat or how to eat. We're actually going to be doing some demonstrations so you know when to go home, what I can have for breakfast, lunch, dinner, a snack, superfoods, everything you want to know, nutraceuticals, functional foods, how to mix and blend, and then also how to calm the fire, how to lower inflammation, not just from Bosmeric, which is our flagship product, but how to look at foods as being anti-inflammatories, the specific ones, and how to combine spices, vegetables, herbs, and certain grains that have wonderful effects on each disease. We're going to talk about building your immune system, again, always through foods first, and then we'll also be talking about some new things and novel things that have been coming up in the literature that we can offer all patients and people who attend that can keep their immune system stronger. It's always about keeping the immune system strong, the microbiome strong, and the inflammation down. Robert? Rudolph?
You're saying Robert, eh? You're thinking about Robert.
Yeah.
Yes, but don't forget, in the evening we'll have a special program. We will bring you Curacao at its finest, the best of Curacao. We'll have shows. We'll also have the way people dance here on the island. We're going to teach you how to use that. And why is it so powerful if you can get that feeling in your body? We're going to show you a lot of the islands, and also we're going to take you to this herbal garden with Dina Veres. She rescued all the herbs here on the island, and also on the other islands she brought them to Curacao, and has a beautiful garden with all these herbs. We're planning to have a session where you can make your own potion, your own soap, or something that you can take home again with you.
Very nice. So again, almost a apothecary. Can't even say that word right now. But yeah, you can take the medicine and actually take it home with you. What a wonderful thing. And then finally on Thursday, right? Thursday's free day. Thursday's the fun day where you can explore, right? So they can have options of going on island tour, hiking, golfing, scuba diving, or just sitting with us at the resort with our feet in the sand.
Yes, we can also take you to town, show you the buildings in town, show you how life is in Curacao. We will take you to other beaches if you want. We will have several possibilities, and people can choose and sign up for a certain tour on the island. And we'll also visit, especially for you, the Blue Curacao factory.
And I was going to say that it's not only about coming on the island and learning while you're healing and getting educated, but also it feels like a vacation and should be feeling like a vacation, and learn more about our island, our history, go to the beaches, enjoy the sun, and really make it a vacation/health retreat, right?
Yeah,
that's the goal.
And I encourage all the people who are listening to join, because it's going to be an amazing group of people from all around the world. Right, so from the United States, from Canada, Mexico, all parts of Europe, all parts of Asia, Indonesia, South America, we all come here. We're all here for the intention of making new friends and hanging out with people who we can learn from, different cultures, different types of foods, different types of medicines. What an amazing retreat this will be. I encourage you all to go to sanjevani.net and learn more. Again, there's a special promo code. If you book by May 5th, you can get $300 off. And if 2 people go in a room, you get $1,000 off the regular price. And if you book now, you don't have to pay until a month before the program starts. So got to reserve your room now and join us. And I'll have later on in the show in a couple of weeks, Robert Scott Bell, and you'll learn a little bit about him and what he has to offer during this wonderful program.
Radio show in Curacao.
Yeah, well, we'll be doing the live radio show in Curacao, and then Olga, in the evening, explain a little bit about what like there's some Rudolph was talking about dancing.
So we offer
the salsa, the kizomba, and the merengue.
Oh, yes. Well, since we are located in the south part of Caribbean, pretty much in the coast of Venezuela, we're very influenced by the Latin American culture. So we have a diverse mixture of salsa, merengue, reggaeton, kizomba, zumba, all of that. So we are proud to share that with anyone that is interested in dancing and connecting back with your rhythms and your body. So we will have an evening of dancing and shaking the booty and shaking all of what we can, so that we can bring in again that energy in us, that life and that happiness, because that's the purpose, is to increase our frequency and our vibration. And what better than just dancing? So
wonderful. So everybody hear that? You got to come, you got to learn, you got to be educated, you got to eat wonderful food, and you got to dance, and you got to move, and you got to find rhythm that you've never had before. If you don't have rhythm, don't worry, you will get rhythm. All right. So after the short break, listen to our sponsors. Thank them for actually having us have this wonderful show available to all of you. 5ETA, a new sponsor, and going to purebetaglucan.com and learn about the strongest, most natural beta-glucan available on the market, purebetaglucan.com. And we'll be back after the short break.
Okay, you're clear.
All right, everybody, thank you for listening here on Facebook Live. We've had some little technical difficulties, but it seems to be still going well. All right, and we're here with Rudolph DeWitt and Olga Job from the wonderful island of Curacao, where if you join us, or if you just go, but I recommend you coming to our program, Food as Medicine 2018, Eat, Thrive, and Be Well, right?
Yes.
Anything you want to say, Rudolph and Olga? You want to give any shout outs to people? We have wonderful people. Anybody here you want to talk about here on Facebook, Maureen, here?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Well, I think they should have our friends that we met in Curacao.
Yes. So, Olga,
Yeah.
Rudolph, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I don't see the list of people, but of course, all the people here in Curacao, I welcome them here in this live program. I'm so happy and so proud to be part of this island. And a lot of people, all of my friends on Facebook, they promised to join us today and afterwards see the reruns again. We're very honored to be here on this show, Sunil. Thank you very much.
No, thank you for the opportunity. And I want to thank the Minister of Health, Susie, last time for meeting with us and her husband. It was great to just talk about how politically the island is moving, because, it's hard to move any kind of country. I mean, and here we are, this small island can do it. And here we are, a big country, the United States. We're having a lot of problems. Inflammation nation right now going on. And so if anybody is really stressed out, which I think everybody is currently right now on Facebook or watching or listening, if you're stressed out, what better way to de-stress and really connect with real people
Coming back
is coming to the Food as Medicine retreat in Curacao.
Our program today. Call 1-866-472-5792. That's 1-866-472-5792. Or by email to radio@sanjevani.net. That's radio@sanjevani.net. Now, let's return to Take Back Your Health.
All right, everybody, here we're back with Rudolph DeWitt and Olga Job from Curacao, the wonderful island that cures your soul. We were talking about the last day. We had a day off during the program, the Food is Medicine Retreat, where we can explore the island, island tours, golfing, scuba diving, hanging out the beach, just hanging in with normal people, or just sleeping in and enjoying some sunshine, vitamin D. And then what are we doing on the last 2 days, Marie?
Okay, so after yoga and meditation and breakfast, we are doing Food is Medicine, which is the title of our program. We're going to learn the nutritional, emotional variety of foods that will enhance your health and reverse disease. Yes, there are emotional and spiritual aspects to foods. Then we'll be learning about integrative medicine. Dr. Pai will be sharing some of his very special protocols, and then clinically tested and evidence-based natural therapies for treating chronic diseases. We'll be talking about Ayurvedic nutrition and eating for your dosha. So once you've learned about your dosha, now how do you eat for your dosha? And the use of Ayurvedic herbs and those with me so that you can try them out, smell them, feel them, put them into the food. And then we'll do an Ayurvedic cooking class for rekindling your Agni, which is your diet. And then in the evening, we'll have our dinner and farewell party and prepare for departing the following day.
So this day is an important day because the Food is Medicine Day.
Don't worry. Don't say it like it's something very sad. We will make sure that
Go ahead.
we will make sure that we have towels and handkerchiefs for everybody, because I know it's going to be emotional.
Yeah, this is going to be a good day because
No one will.
Because Food is Medicine Day is important because we really want to get into the spiritual aspects, the energetic aspects, the importance of food being the medicine. So the whole week will prep you understanding nutrition, understanding inflammation, immune system, hands-on preparation. This day is going to be important because now it makes it all fun, puts it all together. And then Maureen will teach you a little bit more of Ayurvedic cooking, how to make special spice blends for your body type. And, just this is the culmination of now you get to take all these tools and the empowerment with this wonderful island back with you.
We'll have little spice packets. You'll have all kinds of things to take home with you.
Yeah, and then we'll have a farewell party in the evening, and we'll have wonderful festivities from there. We're gonna, you're gonna meet people from all around the world. So just as many listeners are listening to the show, we're hoping and then we're expecting actually people to come from all around, and we'll make lifelong friendships. And so it's a great place to meet new people, meet people who really want to change and change with you.
And the people on the island are so friendly. You will definitely make all kinds of friendships there.
You want to tell us about the coconut man?
Wherever you go, Dan.
Yeah, so we were driving. One of the things on the island is great, like most islands, but this is really nice because it's a very small island. Rudolph, can you say how big the island is?
It's 444 square kilometers.
Which is how many
how
miles?
much miles? Maybe Olga knows it by heart. Yes, but we miss Olga, and Olga's not on right now. But it's 444 square kilometers.
Okay, and it took us about like 15 minutes or 20 minutes to drive from one side of the island to the next. How many people are there? What's the population of Curacao?
It's about 150,000 people.
150,000 people. So
Yes.
It's a small, beautiful island. So we were driving, and Rudolph was taking us, wonderful host, taking us around to see the different beaches on different parts of the island. And we stopped off by this fruit stand where they cut the coconuts and they have all the different natural fruits. So Robert Scott Bell and I were looking for some fruits, and we wanted to have some coconut water. And Maureen, the guy, he went back for a while. And I'm like, wow, hers is taking a long time. And then she got her coconut. And can you explain, Maureen, what happened once you opened the coconut? What was there?
It was quite a surprise. I opened up the coconut, and he had made some beautiful coconut ice cream for me. It was gorgeous. What it's like.
Yeah, so she was lucky because she got the coconut and we didn't because we're not as good looking. So
The coconut ice cream. Yeah.
so for those beautiful people, you'll get coconut ice cream from the Coconut Man on the start of the show. And for us, we just can hang around and maybe get a bite from everybody else.
Charm him.
Yeah.
We need to all go and charm him.
And then the nice thing is that all the beaches are beautiful. They're not crowded. It's not like going to Mexico or Cancun and there's thousands of people. They're really quiet beaches, beautiful clear sand. You know, the sand and the water blue. I mean, this just as this T-shirt or the Curacao drink, as they say, it's blue, and so it's just this nice. You know, we call it wonderful ocean that can heal. The salt levels are great. You can just float like a beautiful float tank, and the energy there is just amazing.
One of the great things about the beaches is that people can really relax at the beach. You don't have to be afraid that you will be bothered by all kinds of people trying to sell you things. It's just peace and tranquility. So when you come here, you will also feel very, very safe. In the resort where we are staying, Santa Barbara Beach and Golf Resort, as you said, 4 Diamonds Resort, and you can feel very, very safe. Walk around, there's nobody that's going to bother you.
Yeah, and the resort is beautiful. The amenities are nice. The rooms are phenomenal. There's a spa. There's the gym. You know, you got Wi-Fi connection, but you shouldn't be on Wi-Fi unless you want to Instagram your beautiful pictures of how much fun you're having, and everybody's missing out that they didn't join you on the Food is Medicine retreat. But definitely, we want everybody to go to sanjevani.net again and take a look. Please, really look at this seriously because this is something that can change your life. We've done many programs before, and it becomes life transforming. And again, if you're going to invest in anything, you should invest in your health, right? Because that's the best medicine, is really changing your body, your mind, and your spirit, and having fun while you're doing it with wonderful world-class experts, healers, motivational speakers, and just gorgeous people.
Yes, and the most important thing is when you go back home, you know exactly what to do and how to maintain your health. That's the purpose of this whole week. We want to teach you what to do and how to help other people, maybe people, friends, family members that are suffering for a long time with all kinds of problems. We are going to teach you to look at your food and find out exactly what the cause is of your disease. And if you find it, boy, you live a happy and strong life, beautiful life as life is always meant to be.
Exactly.
Yes,
Olga?
and
Last words?
what we can offer is that support that the people need, because a lot of times we know what we have to eat, and that we know that we have to change our lifestyle, we have to exercise more, but we don't have the motivation in order to start. And so this is a great opportunity to take a vacation 1 week and also learn how to eat, to get the coaching that you need in order to start a new lifestyle, because we'll be there supporting you. You'll can ask us questions, and you'll have the support you need in order to move forward. So it's that opportunity, not just to learn, but to vacation, and also to have the motivation from experts and well-known experts in order to start.
Wonderful. So everybody, as Rudolph said in the beginning, you should be looking forward to plane. Go online, sanjevani.net, food as medicine. You can get a discount promo code, $300 if you book by May 5th. Again, 2 people in the room, you get a better discount. Join us. Take a look at the itinerary. If you have any questions, you can send the email, and we'll be good to answer them as well. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Phyvita, and also purebetaglucan.com, and also Pure Black. Both all wonderful products. And again, until next time, everybody, please stay healthy. Stay well. Best of health. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Namaste.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. So nice to have you.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Everybody worldwide, see you in August 5th through 11th.
I'll be waiting at the airport.
Yes. Okay, everybody, we're now on Facebook Live. The show just finished. So we have a little bit time extra to hang out here with our 2 wonderful, amazing guests from Curacao Rudolph DeWitt, and Olga Job. Any questions that anybody has or anything else like that we like to discuss or we like to share on Facebook, let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, Autism Mama Bear says Curacao would be a dream retreat for autism parents or anyone else who's carrying a load that's heavier than they could carry. Because you can spirit teaching the balance. Oh, so true.
Yeah, it's a wonderful place. And it's nice that the intention of everybody there is the same. So it's not just going to a resort and, people are just having fun. It's like everybody's intention is for everybody else to get better and feel better.
And when we went to Dina's place and she showed us all of those wonderful herbs and plants, all of the plants, and one in particular, I remember there was one of the plants was a little bit sick, and she put it into a hammock, and she was rocking it back and
Yeah, I remember that.
forth and singing, and it was beginning to thrive again.
Right. So
yeah. She talks with the plants. She sings with the plants. She's just a beautiful person. You really should come here and meet her.
Yeah, and when you go on, that was like, beach is beautiful. The weather's phenomenal. Accommodation is great. But when you meet like somebody like Dina and you actually tour the little farm with the herbs and hear the stories, those are things that you take home that like you've never seen, you've never experienced anywhere else. And it really makes you appreciate, plant medicines and historical use of medicines was what we teach in integrative medicine, and you do as well in your clinic, in your past practices. And so it's good to actually see it from someone who's actually cultivating and taking care of tradition and the actual medicines that, and again, everybody will probably be able to make a little potion of some kind or lotion or some kind of oil or something like that.
Yeah, and it's a very surprising to a lot of people, but we offer a lot of herbs, medicinal herbs, like noni berries, for example, that is a fruit that has helped people heal from cancer. So that's just one of them that I can mention today, but we have a lot of herbs and fruits and medicinal plant-based products and foods and plants and fruits. I mean, you name it. There's so many that I can't express it, but we have a lot to offer. So those that want to come and experience it and experiment it for themselves, they're welcome to come.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing to actually experience yourself. I've traveled around the world. Marines travel around the world, many places for vacation or to live and to work. And this is a place where, like, if we're already looking at our second, like, where's our exit strategy if we need it right now? America's not doing so well. Where can we go that we feel like, wow, we're welcome? And there's an overall goal for health and healing. It's not just an escape. It's like, this is the intention of people. And what a great place to build a community or to make friends, and what a place to connect with those type of people that share the same values. Anything else, Maureen?
No.
Anything else, Rudolph?
No. I just can see the list of people on Facebook. Uh-huh. Otherwise, maybe we could answer some questions if there are questions.
Is there any questions out there on Facebook? Or let's see here.
Hey, hope you're going to join us in Curacao. You'll love it.
Because somebody's asking me in private, how can I get to Curacao? Very, very easy. Just go to the airport and say, I'm going to Curacao, and they will lead you to the right gate and send you to Curacao. No, it's very easy. From Miami, it's a 2.5 hours flight, and you'll be here you'll be free to go outside, I think, maybe 10, 15 minutes. It's very fast. Yes.
Yeah, it's quick. We didn't know how fast it was, but all you need to do is just get to Miami. There's flights out of Miami, and 2.5 hours. That's as much time it takes for me to get Albuquerque to LA, and here I am in a beautiful island. So
we have daily flights a few times a day. So it's really easy to get to Curacao. I mean, the person can choose the day that they can come, and it'll be available for them.
And again, for everybody's listening, if they book early, they'll save money, and they don't have to pay. You don't have to pay until a month before the program. So you just want to, reserve it, reserve the price, and also then book your flights, because then you can get also discounts on that as well. So if you do everything early, early bird gets the plant-based food.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes.
I see. I'm looking forward to having him join us in Curacao as well.
Yes, a shout out to Theo and the Vita Protocol, the vitaprotocol.com, how you can use foods as medicines, and how he and his wife particularly, she helped heal from her cancer by just following a plant-based diet.
And they will be here in Curacao also.
They're going to be joining us. And if not, now they have to, because we've told them
Yes.
they had to come.
We just announced it.
Just announce, hey, Theo, you're coming.
Yes.
Flights are from Miami.
Yes, and I think we all have stories. Like for myself, I'm a cancer survivor. I don't want to say survivor because I detected it pre-cells, but I was able to heal myself from migraines, from stomach issues, from precancer cells in my body, and from depression. So all based on just following a plant-based diet. And not just plant-based, but a holistic mindset. So it's not only about the what we eat, but it's what we drink and what we think.
Absolutely.
So if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Yes, and what better place to do it than in Curacao?
Curacao.
I actually have the colors of Curacao today.
There you
Yellow
go.
And blue.
Yellow
I
and
represent it that way.
There we go. Everybody's representing here. So again, thank you all on Facebook Live for watching and listening. If you haven't heard any of the previous episodes, go to voiceamerica.com, or you can go to sanjevani.net. We have all the archives. You can download them free on iTunes or the Voice America app. We're on the Health and Wellness channel. Show is called Take Back Your Health. Listen, we have 10 or 12 shows already available. We're going to have many more guests coming in the future. Really, really exciting programs. So it's a great way for those people learning about health, and they say, where can I start? I don't have an integrative physician or a holistic practitioner in my healthcare team. Then just go back and start listening from episode 1 all the way through. You'll learn more and more. We only interview the people that are movers and shakers, the actual groundbreaking pioneers, scientists, patent owners, you name it, and examples, the thrivers of living healthy. So thank you all again, and thank you again, Olga, and thank you, Rudolph. We'll be talking to you shortly. Again, everybody, August 5th through 11th, Food as Medicine. Join us, sanjevani.net, and see you next week on Take Back Your Health.
And the promo code is SP700. Is that correct?
Yes, SP0700. It's on the Sanjevani website. You get the discount, early bird discount with that promo code. All right, everybody. Thank you again, and talk to you soon.
All the best.
Thank you.
All right. See you. See you in Curacao, everybody, August 5th through 11th. See you there. Best of health.